It's working, and I'm back, and people won't want to join anymore. That's probably just the facts, but people won't want to join anymore. Did it disconnect again? Okay, I'm going to wear my headphones down. And now we start our gameplay. Okay. And I'm looking at my phone right now. And now that I lowered my kbps, the stream is still, or the quality lowered, like a lot. We're back to this. You know, I need. It's not good. Anyways. You're gonna have to watch it like this and just listen to my voice. So, gonna lower that. Anyways, it's time to play again. Oh my goodness. This is so good, Rock. I love it. I had no idea you were such a good writer. I meant to write it for someone else, but since the game says I can't write it for that person, I had to write for you. Sayori, you must be seriously overreacting. I'm not a good writer at all because I meant to make this poem correctly. I honestly have no idea what I'm doing. Who does, though? For real. Well, maybe that's why. Because I have no idea what I like either. Wait, the stream's good again. It's a Christmas miracle. The stream's good again. Oh, jeez. I'm sure Yuri's opinion has to be a little more constructive than this. Why are you thinking about Yuri instead of Monica? Maybe even Natsuki's. Natsuki will just say, "This is the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life." Are you sure you don't like it just because I wrote it? Huh? Well, I'm sure that's part of it. I think I understand you better than a lot of other people, you know? So when I read your poem, it's not just a poem. It's a it's a rock poem. You're right. You're right, Sayori. Rock poem. And that makes it feel extra special. I can feel your feelings in it. My feelings are great. Not about you. About Monica. Sayori hugs the sheet against her chest. You're so weird, Sayori. Like, my gosh. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. Not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Rock. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yeah! Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Alright. Dear Sunshine. The way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. I'm sorry to say, Sayori, but I don't think that rhymes. I like my poems to be rhyming like I'm reading them in kindergarten. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. The first thing I would think when I get up and see the sun through my curtain is someone close that curtain before I don't fall back asleep. I'm not funny, am I? Sayori. This is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, I didn't. I waited till like 4. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. I always feel better about myself when I look at Sayori. That I'm being really rude to Sayori. I'm sorry. Still trying my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it like it was a bad poem. Came out nice, or how should I put it? Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. I'm eating a snack. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. That I agree with you, Sayori. You got some good points there. Yeah. Next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Alright, bye. Alright, now it's time to choose. Do I like Natsuki more or Yuri more? I don't know who I like more. But that's okay. I'll close my eyes and do eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Get to take bites, go. I like Monica and no one else likes her, and you are not Monica. Well, that just landed nowhere, but I remember putting my mouse upward, so we're going Natsuki. Actually, I like her more. She likes manga, and Yuri reads novels. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. It's a little bit blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. Just didn't evoke my emotions. So basically, it's not cute enough for your tastes? Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. It would just feel like a tiny rat's paw. Why do you say sigh? Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you'll like it. This is a very short one, and I'm glad. I don't like reading. Does any YouTuber really like reading? Some probably do. Anyways, eagles can fly. Straight and to the point. I like it. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Yes, that is factual. Horses can race. Very factual. Owls can seek. Cheetahs, that's both these are factual. Cheetahs can run. I think anything can run as long as it's not like a tortoise. Eagles can fly. Yeah, people could try, but that's about it. Ever heard of the airplane, Natsuki? It rhymes. It's the best one. I love it. You're a close second to Monica. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. I love it. Yours rhymes. Sayori's was lazy. Yours is very well thought out. But just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because you're dumb as rock. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Well, you're a freshman, so you're just a little middle school graduate. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? True point. I may be dumb as a rock, but I'm rock. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yeah. I get it. Like, everything has a purpose. But people can try to copy other people's purposes, and they just fail because they weren't meant to do it. I'm probably going really off track of what this poem is supposed to mean. Or, hey, my earbuds. Or, it doesn't have meaning and it's just facts, which I also like. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I was off about what that was supposed to be. Nope. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but I made it fall flat on purpose. Yeah. But that's just about it. That's just about it. Helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. I realized a lot, but I was really off track. That's what it means to be a pro. I really like Natsuki. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did ya? Yeah, I guess not. Since you're fresh out of middle school. Oh, they fresh out the kitchen. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yuri. You might be my least favorite depending on your poem. Yuri stares at the poem. A minute passes, more than enough time for her to finish reading. Sorry. Forgot to start speaking. It's fine, don't force yourself, you know. Okay, yeah, she's in third place. She has much more character than Sayori. I know that Sayori's like our best friend, but my opinions can change. Just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yep. Why do you ask? Just making sure, 'cause kind of sucks, you know. I guess that might be after reading through it. Ah, so it's that bad. No. I mean, yeah. But no. Did I just raise my voice? Am I supposed to go to my room? Ew. I'm so sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. Couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes and we haven't really gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. It's fine. I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick up a writing style separate from topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. I have no idea what you're saying. I have no idea. Her stammering is completely gone and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There's so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. Might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. I got loads of feedback. Like, loads of it. Natsuki can be a little bit biased, though. You can be a little bit biased. Natsuki just said, I never said it was bad, but it's bad. Yuri, you need to learn some manners. Biased? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just wanted to make Natsuki look bad so I could have you. Well, never mind. If Natsuki makes you happy, then I want you to stay happy. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I really just care about Monica the most. But if it comes down to where Monica doesn't get to be with me, then I'm going with Natsuki. And if Natsuki can't be chosen, then I'm going for Yuri. And if Yuri can't be chosen, I'm going for Sayori. Do you mind if I read your poem now? No! My game! Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. She probably has scoliosis. Or maybe that's just how her back looks. Am I being rude? After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. I can't even read your handwriting. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the... So that's a rest or test. I'm just going to say it's test. The test of time. The last get to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. What do you mean flicker? How can a person flicker? Nom 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 nom. I don't understand anything. I, I'm sorry. I have such terrible... Yeah, that's why I said at the beginning. Me and this game are just holding each other's hand. Your handwriting is horrible. I couldn't tell if it was a T or an R. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. I was. But it took you a long time to read. Yeah, because I didn't understand a thing. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Huh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it was short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Hoo-hoo. 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 Hey Yuri, have you ever heard of the possess... Hey Yuri, did you know that someone here is possessed by an owl? Hoo-hoo. Hoo-hoo. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Rock. Really? Really? I must have totally missed the point. That's why I don't like your poem. Natsuki was straight to the point. Monkeys could climb, eagles could fly, cheetahs could run. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more... Why did the developer of this game make really descriptive words that me, as Rock, wouldn't be able to understand? That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Phew! Guess that's everyone. Glance around the room. That was a little more stressful than I anticipated. As if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. My microphone is about to turn to Flamingo's microphone. It's just gonna be full of spit and condensation. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. Guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Do you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about it's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Rock did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring. One sec, I gotta put on my headphones. What music is happening? Okay, it's just the regular music. Which I haven't yet. And Rock liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. I'm just saying that to be nice. I like Monika's poem the best. And Natsuki's. Yours sucked. Sayori's. Yours sucked as well. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. It's not what I... Oh. The music changed. Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Rock appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know that he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the only one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Rock started showing up. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Rock! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. You know, Natsuki, you started, but I'm more on your side than Yuri's, because, you know, that chest region, I did notice it as well. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. You're right about that. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. That's what school has forced me to make me figure out meanings. Why don't they just force the meaning onto me once I read the poem, so I can just have meaning and be done, you know? Help me explain that to her, Rock. Wait! There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary, limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Rock? Well, how'd I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. Do I want to impress Natsuki, or do I want to impress Yuri? I definitely don't want to impress Yuri. She can... I don't know what Yuri can do, but she can do something. Natsuki... Or help me, Sayori. Natsuki or Sayori. Well, I wanna keep open options unless my opinions change and I end up liking Yuri more. So I'm gonna say, help Sayori, help me now! Natsuki, Yuri. Sayori. Huh? Yeah. Everyone's fighting is making Sayori uncomfortable. How come the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friend feel like this? Rock. Well, that's her problem. This isn't about her. I agree. It's also unfair for others to interject their own feelings into our conflict. You interjected my feelings into this conflict. Let me get out of here and let me be with Monica. Yeah, unless Sayori wants to tell Yuri what a stuck-up jerk she's being, she would never. It's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. All I got when I listened to Yuri's poem or read it was just, there's a ghost, there's a bathtub, and it's underneath a street light, and there's blue and green, and then Yuri flickers somehow. I like Natsuki's. Everyone's so talented, so why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute, and there's nothing wrong with that. Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Alright, I'm changing my opinions on Sayori. Yuri goes in last place. Sayori's third, Natsuki, and then Monica. Sayori. Sayori stands triumphantly, as she should. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. Bewildered. I'll make some tea. Way to go, Sayori. You helped defuse the situation. Yuri rushes off. Suki sits down with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. The boobs thing traumatized you that much? So this is why Sayori is vice president. Why are you looking at me like that? Whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not good with people. I couldn't even bring myself to interject. This president's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah. It's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Well, I guess that just means Sayori is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. She might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? But I want to take good care of you. I would hate to see her get herself hurt. Wait, what? What? What do you mean get herself hurt? Why would she get hurt? Who's gonna hurt Sayori? Who would want to do that? I don't want that to happen. I don't want that to happen to Sayori. But I can't think of anyone in this club except me mocking her that would hurt her. I guess there is the outside world. But the outside world doesn't exist in this game. It's just, fun. That makes two of us. Yeah! You can count on me. Monica smiles sleep, causing my stomach to knot. I'm not hungry anymore. Such a genuine person really does make a good president regardless of what she says. If only I could get the chance to talk to her. That's what I'm saying. I want to talk to her. I want to talk to her. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How do you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it, even though my boobs got cold big, but it was alright. Well, mostly. Rock, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nodded to myself with newfound determination. Rock! Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. Can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. Huh? What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. Promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. See why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Rock, it's nice to get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone likes you too. That's... Every day is going to be so much fun. Why'd she cut herself off? This whole thing is throwing me off. Why would Monica say get herself hurt? And now she keeps cutting herself off. I don't like this. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really... Rock. You just met these people. You met them yesterday. And now you're saying, I want to kiss them. That's not a good idea. We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. Pat Sayori on the shoulder. Why not? Why not give her a hug, you know? Because this whole thing, it's throwing me off. I think we should give Sayori a hug. I said that more to myself than her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah, let's do this. Alright. Now that my opinions have changed, and we still can't write a poem for Monica, we're going to write a poem for Natsuki, because I like her more now. Alright. Based on her poem, she likes cute things. Mouse. Boop. Boop. Chocolate. Bunny. Doki Doki. Dance. Now! Cute. Sweet. Oh, nope. Kitty. Fun. Oh, nope. Papa. Why is Papa cute? Joy? Nope. Mount. Skipping. Sparkle. Nope. Love. No. Is it gonna be sugar? Ooh. Okay. I don't know why I clicked that. Lucky, nope. Dandy. Spinning. Kawaii. Alright, let me check my OB real quick. How many minutes? How many minutes have we been doing this? Almost an hour? Wow. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Rock. Yo, Sayori, what's up? Trying to make the dap me up sound. Hopefully that's good. Looks like you're in a good mood today. As always, good. Anything in the classroom? Just not used to being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy snack? No thanks. It's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Like what? Sayori's paying! Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Oh. Why that all of a sudden? No reason really. Just wanted to look at it. Sayori nerves her cheese her coin purse. He fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turned it upside down and let the contents spill out her desk. Only two. So I'm paying? I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How'd you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you planned to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry. So that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you desert. Why am I being such a smart aleck about it? He suddenly giggles. Didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Brock to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. Frankly, after pulling a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is enough retribution. But I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. Did something bad now and I have to suspect the revolution. Retribution. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. Guess there's a little devil inside of all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. But you're gonna come if it weren't for the cupcakes. That is trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, good boy, credit to that, Sayori. What the heck? Pwah! I know her something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk. No! Huh? A cookie! Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around. Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you. Then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki! So nice of you. I'm so happy. Sayori hugs the cookie. Geez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper, takes a big bite. So good. It's so good. Nice job, Natsuki. Alright, let's check on the OBS again. What minutes? I only have 14 minutes left to stream because I want this video to upload correctly. So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hand over her mouth. I bit my thumb! Well, that's a worse feeling. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Now yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, bet yours can't be choosers. Yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Jeez. I get it. Cookie in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? It was a joke, so she didn't really do it seriously. She did it, Hey, Sayori. Do you know someone in here is possessed by an owl? I'm gonna make that joke every time someone goes, hoo hoo. Is it huh huh or hoo hoo? I'm guessing hoo hoo. Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well. Geez, you're such a kid sometimes. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Tsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any one of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today. Pretty popular after all. Huh? I don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. A boyfriend? I'm guessing she probably does, if I'm being honest. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's kind of rude to say, Rod. Oh no, wait, that's Yuri saying that. That's still rude. You're saying that Natsuki's ugly, Sayori's ugly, I'm ugly? I don't think you should say I'm ugly. Because I'm probably the most desirable of us out of all of you, plus Monica combined. Because you're all trying to go for me. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door opened. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. Didn't mean to be late. Oh, crap. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Huh? Monica chose a club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. Would have heard the bell ring at least. This night I'd heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? Wasn't aware that you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. Kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano. It's so cool. You should probably play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will. See, she has personality. She is someone dateable. Why can't I choose to date her? I want to spend time with her. Game won't let me. Yay! That sounds cool. I also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Rock. Yeah, let those guys down. Don't let me down. Monica smiles sweetly. My expressions are gonna look so weird once I start using face cam. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like that. Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. Just don't look at the bruise on Sayori's face and it'll be fine. It doesn't exist. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Rock. Yuri suddenly comes up to me. I think I'll get some supplies from another classroom. Wanna come with me? Supplies? What for? Well, you know how the festival is coming up? Me and Monica are gonna make some posters and stuff. So you need to go find some crayons, markers, and glue sticks. I see. Sure, I'll go with you. Yay! Okay. Did I accidentally make a poem for Sayori? Because I wanted it to be for Natsuki. Are you going with Brock to get the supplies? There's no need to trouble yourself. I'd be happy to go with him. But I wanted to go. So much fun exploring empty classrooms and stuff. Okay. I wanted to go with Monica! You can't expect... It was just a suggestion. See if you can find poster paper too, okay? Okay. Ready, Rock? Yep, let's go. Sayori and I exit the club room. I follow behind as Sayori hums and skips around the hallway. Honestly, it feels like I'm taking a kid to the mall or something. Sayori finds pleasure in the simplest things. Hey Sayori, what exactly are we doing for the festival anyway? I'm not sure how you would make an event out of literature. Me and Monica have it all planned out. Don't you worry. Is that so? Yep. We're going to do a poetry performance. A performance? Of what kind? Well, everyone is going to take turns on stage, recite their favorite poems. That sounds kind of dull. Rock, you're not thinking about it the right way at all. It's not just about reading poems, it's about performing them. Like you say the lines of the poem like, between my feet, the last remaining flower beckons to me. I twist the stem, freeing it from its clinging roots, caressing the final joyous moment between my fingers. But to what ends have I summoned this joy? For now, when I look in every direction, the once prosperous field before me is but a barren wasteland. Like that. Sayori, how do I put this? Sure, it's just me, but it's impossible for me to take you seriously when you talk like that. You meanie. I'm working super hard on this, you know? I know. Just meant that's a pretty unordinary contrast to your cute self. Don't say that, it's embarrassing. But I guess that means I'm doing a good job. I'll be right back, guys. I got a bathroom. means I'm doing a good job. Crap. Everything on my desk is falling. Yeah, I guess so. I'm so excited. Festival is going to be so much fun. Sayori spins herself around in the hallway again. Hey, Rock. The classroom over here is empty. Let's begin the mission. Mission, eh? It's been a long time since I spent time with Sayori like this. But in the end, she hasn't changed one bit. There's nothing but a ball of sunshine drawing happy vibes from the world around her. It's a pretty nostalgic feeling for me. As the years went by, I began to hold myself up in my room more and more. So going on adventures with Sayori brings about a special sort of feeling I forgot I had in me. The two of us enter the classroom. Sayori heads straight to the closet, and I follow. Let's see what we have in here. Crayons! Sayori pulls out a box of crayons off the shelf. They're the best brand, too. Kinda dirty, though. Sayori starts pulling various crayons out of the box, reading the color names. Alright, that's one down. Don't get distracted. We still need to find... Wait, I'm looking for my favorite color. Fine. And at least move aside so I can look for the poster paper. I dropped one by accident. Yeah. She falls to the floor and all the crayons spill over. Ow. You okay? My forehead. Wow, Sayori's face is just getting abused. First it was the freaking cup or cookie, and now it's the shelf. Monica really emphasized on don't let her herself get hurt. She got smacked. Sayori clutches her forehead. Gee, Sayori. It's just like you, isn't it? Come on, let me see. Since Sayori is sitting on the floor, I grab her by the waist and pull her out of the closet. You don't have to move your hand, Sayori, but it hurts. Just do it for a second. Oh. 24 crayons. Why is there two of the same color? Sayori slowly releases her hands from her forehead. Gently brush her bangs to the side. No! Sorry. There's a huge red mark on the center of her forehead. Bumps starting to form as well. Man, that's gonna swell up. I should find you some ice. Rock. Or maybe we could just throw a rock at her face. We're ready to find ice around this time. Guess a cold drink would do. You don't have to. I'm fine. I'm fine with looking like a unicorn. Even with Grandma's pain, Sayori makes a silly joke. I don't know what were we saying. Oh, I didn't realize I could look at the full picture. This. Got the crayons. Got Sayori. Hey, she did up her buttons properly this time. Up there. She didn't do these buttons. Crayons. This, that. Oh, that's a metal shelf. That's definitely gonna hurt. I thought it was like a wooden shelf. That's metal. Oh, what were you saying? Be right back, okay? Okay. Pat Sayori on the shoulder and run out into the hallway. I locate the nearest vending machine. What should I get? Doesn't really matter since it would be used as an ice pack rather than to drink. No, Sayori likes apple juice, so I purchased one. Just that moment, I'm already returning to the classroom where I left Sayori. She has one palm on her forehead and is using the other hand to clumsily scoop crayons back into the box. At least they were already in the wrong spots before I spilled them. Sayori here. I hand Sayori the bottle of apple juice. Ooh. Apple juice. It's nice and cold. Sayori opens the cap and starts drinking from it. Sayori, what are you doing? It's for your forehead, idiot. Sorry, I forgot. How hard did you hit your head? Sayori puts the bottle against the bump of your forehead. It stings. Just bear with it, it'll feel better soon. Looks like you cleaned up most of the crayons, so that's good. No, the crayons are still in the exact same spot. You rock. This kind of reminds you of growing up, doesn't it? Eh, what do you mean? You know when we used to play outside all the time? I would always try to keep up with you. You were kind of oblivious in some ways. Like I usually fall behind or had trouble climbing on the things you didn't. But sometimes when I tried to do things I couldn't, I would get myself hurt. Fall and scrape myself, get bump. I would start crying really hard. And you rush over as quick as you could, you would try really hard to get me to stop crying. It was almost like you blamed yourself and were afraid of getting in trouble if someone found out. Even though it really wasn't your fault after all, Did I really do that? Yeah, you don't remember? Now that I think of it, maybe I do remember a bit. Guess I was always focused on my games that I didn't pay enough attention to you. So in a way, it was my fault. Like this time too. If I wasn't rushing out of the closet, you probably wouldn't have hit your head. Aw, I don't think you realized that you were always thinking about other people. After all these years, you're rushing to help me even though I'm just being clumsy. You're really a sweetheart. Don't call me that. You don't really do this kind of thing all the time. I guess when it comes to you, it just feels natural. Or even though I'm treating you like that. I guess that's what's happened when you've been friends for so long. Really? Maybe you're right. Rock, so glad nothing changed between us. You think it'll be like this forever? Forever? I'm honest with myself. There's no telling where we'll each end up for college or after that. So it wouldn't be fair for me to make any promises. But, well, I hope so. It's been this long already, right? Can't imagine you ever changing, so my hopes are up. I'm so happy. Sayori has a whimsical expression in her eyes. Remains silent for a moment. She's so silly and clumsy on the outside that when I see her in deep thought like this, it makes me not want to disturb her. I guess we should go back. I don't want to worry Monica, Good luck with that. She's gonna see your forehead either way. Not if I hide it under my bangs. Sayori hops to her feet. She closes her forehead again. Don't stand up so fast after you're hurting yourself. Ew. Well, I guess it's too late now. Anyway, let's go. We forgot the poster paper, the crayons, the markers, and the glue. Follow Sayori out of the classroom. Sayori plays with her bangs to try to hide the bump without much success. In a moment, we make it back to the club room. Hey, you're back. Good time. It was just about ready to start sharing our poems. Yes, Sayori, your forehead. She's fine. Don't worry about. Playing with the crayon that smacked my forehead into the shelf. It hurt really bad. I think I have a concussion. Well, anyway. Don't you care about Sayori? She's hurt. Well, anyway. We were able to find everything we need. I have it right. I forgot all this stuff. Calm down, Sayori. I have it all right here. Found the poster paper, too. Sounds like you ended up doing all the work, Rock. Ah, well, Sayori. Failed to come up with an excuse for Sayori. I made an adventure. Yeah, that. Okay, well. In any case, good work. Start working on the posters tonight. Me too. Okay, everyone. You ready to share your poems? Guess I should grab mine. For making sure the crayon box is closed tightly, I return to my seat. Alright. We're gonna go ahead. Save. Right there. And then I'm just gonna end the stream because we've been streaming, 1 hour and 6 minutes, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream. I am very sorry that it took so many attempts for me to get this right, and I'll get it next time. Hopefully I will. I have everything figured out, and I will get the quality right and the audio quality right, and everything will be fine and set up already. If you watch the stream, great. Thanks for watching. Sorry it took so many attempts for me to just play a game.